Sean, the EQ Commando, back again, delivering excellence with emotional intelligence and working from home today. Answering questions that have been asked over the last month on a variety of subjects, mostly to do with leadership. I have notes here in front of me that I'll refer to as we go. So the leader's mood is contagious. What do I mean by that? We've all been in organizations where the leader and how they're feeling on any given day direct the energies of the team on that day. Now that can be a positive and also a negative thing. The biggest challenge I see when the team have no idea who the leader is going to be on any given day is that creates uncertainty, and way too much uncertainty. Now, yes, if you're aware of if you're aware of the six basic human needs of certainty, variety, love and connection, significance, growth and contribution, then you'll know that one of the key elements in there is variety. And the variety or uncertainty comes right after certainty, and it has to be a nice balance for people to feel safe, okay, and for them to grow and contribute. So here's the thing: if you're in an organization where you've no idea which leader's going to turn up through that door, whether it's going to be the crazy one or the nice chilled one who's going to be calm and collected with you today, then that creates far too much uncertainty. And if the whole team is uncertain, then you're not going to get the productivity out of them that you want. So here's the thing: the leader can choose who they're going to be on any given day, irrespective of what's happening around them. A lot of people think that stuff's happening to them, a sort of victim mentality. It's not the case. It's not happening to you. It's happening. And you can choose to become the victim, or you can choose to realize it's just happening, and then what you do next, you can choose to manage that situation. One of the ways of doing that, of course, is the ARM system that I teach: awareness, regulation, motivation. Bring up that awareness of what the hell's going on for you when you come into work, and this is directly aimed at the leaders. So you come into work that day, what kind of leader are you going to be? Are you going to be a leader based on the values in the company? Do you have values in your company? I'm sure you do. Have you engaged and employed people to come into the business who have similar values? If you don't, if you don't and you haven't engaged them, then you're going to find that there is trouble either way. So, ARM, awareness. Who are you going to be today? Who are you going to be tomorrow? Who do you want to be? Is it in line with your values? Is it in line with the kind of leader you want to be? Just the simple act of doing that will prepare you for going in to whatever the challenge is within that work environment at that given time. 2, regulate. Once you become aware and you know what those feelings are that have come up, you know the meanings you've given the thoughts. I'm working backwards there. If you work forwards, you have a thought, meaning, feeling. So if you know what the feeling is, you become aware of it, then you regulate it. It's turn the volume down on it, manage it. The best part of leadership and the best leaders in the world know how to manage themselves. They manage their own emotions. So do that. How do you do that? Well, stop, pause, breathe. Just take a moment. Think about what's going on. Sense those feelings that are coming up. Let them happen. They do happen. Know that they're there and then manage them. Turn the volume down on them. It's all going on in your head. The next thing is, what outcome do you want? What are you looking for that day? What do you want from your team? Do you want to go in and create drama and have them all running around like headless chickens? What does that give you? Does it take your business forward? Are you being the kind of leader you want to be? Then once you've done your ARM and you're prepared for that day, then you can go in regularly, because now you have to become consistent. When you are consistent, you build trust in the team. They start to relax a little bit. I don't mean relax in a bad way. Yes, it's nice to have them engaged and on their toes. That doesn't mean they're having to fight fires and defend against you and any other issues within the team and infighting that are created by your need for drama. You don't need it. So you can go in, the team can see that you're consistently making changes in yourself, you're managing yourself, and that way you're able to actually focus more strategically on where the business is going and also work more closely with the team. Remember if you've seen the video of the emotional bank accounts paying in and having them pay into your account, it's just a great way to do business, frankly. So you can have a better outcome based on the motivation that you want for your day. It reminds me just briefly of a story I worked with for a wee while. I worked in a company, and the owner manager was incredibly overbearing. He was a power over merchant. It was his way or the highway. You needed to do way more than you were doing, and then when you were doing way more than you were doing, there was never any congratulations, there was never any real support, there was only ever focus on the negatives and the things that weren't getting done. So the whole energy in the company was very, very negatively focused. Now, yes, the owner manager was under pressure, but what he wasn't doing was managing himself. So therefore, he would explode, he would power over people, talk over people, he would say it has to be certain ways, wouldn't listen to the feedback, and subsequently the energy of the team was very, very low, and morale was very low, and turnover within the company was pretty high. Very simply, all he had to do was know what kind of manager and leader he wanted to be, and to manage himself every single day. Every single day, he just had to manage himself. And his team, he'd surrounded himself with smart, articulate, motivated individuals. But I can tell you, I was there for 18 months, and by the end of that 18 months, I was one of the least motivated people on that team. I had to leave. I had to get out. It was a toxic environment. So, I hope that's been of use to you today. Choose what kind of leader you want to be every single day, be consistent, and enjoy the process. Sean the EQ Commando signing off.